Bobby B here. I want to talk about a subject that comes to mind, and that is Don Carter Ghost's brother? Now, Courtney Kemp, for those of you that don't know, used to speak on her lives about Power every episode, after every episode, because she knew we missed Power Confidential. And she started doing it, which was awesome. Talking with her and being able to speak with her about Power and what was going on was a great thing. Now, over time, of course, she's very busy and she has other things going on. But one thing she did mention is something about Ghost's brother. We've been looking for Ghost's brother since, I think, the very beginning of Power Book 2, because she mentioned that he had a brother out there somewhere and that eventually he would show up. Now, when it comes down to it, I've had my theories about who the brother could be. Everyone's had their theories about it. There's different names that has come up, like what if Davis could be his brother? What if Mecca could have potentially been his brother? What if RSJ could have been the brother, because RSJ seems to share some form of compassion and respect for Ghost? And likewise, what if Don Carter is the brother of Ghost? Like, what if Ghost went the gangster way and his brother went the law way, but kept his distance from everybody and grew in his career of being a cop or a fed? So when it comes down to it, he's probably been avoiding even having any dealings with his brother, and what his brother had anything going on, and possibly had nothing to do with that, and had nothing to do with what's going on with Tariq and all of them. But now with Noma being on the line, who's to say if Don Carter isn't really after Noma, or he's in a situation where he's like, if I take down Tariq, I could take down Noma. Remember, Noma is an international drug lord. She's an international drug kingpin. And someone like Don Carter would be on the hunt for someone like that. And what if he was following Noma everywhere, and now Noma has showed up in New York, and now he's like, she's here, I'm coming after her? What if Tariq is not the primary target? Because remember that Don Carter was not only talking to Tariq in some of the stuff we even saw some scenes where he was talking to Monet too. So obviously he kind of knows what's going on and he has an idea of something. But like, what if he is the brother of James St. Patrick? What if he's always had a rivalry against his brother? What if he hated him? Because just because someone's siblings or someone's family, that does not mean they get along, and it does not mean that they love them. There's some love there, but that does not mean they love them. Now, the thing is with Don Carter being like, he's a new character, and look, he's pretty much like the primary antagonist, I think, of this season, or one of the primary antagonists. What if it's a situation where, for him to show up and want to go against Tariq so much, then that means that, he's obviously held something against Ghost. He obviously is from New York or has some past stuff he's dealt with in New York, or he could be an entirely new character. The whole thing is, when it comes down to it, is that I think that he could be Ghost's brother. He could be a brother from Ghost that Ghost probably never talked about. Because one thing about Ghost never talked about his family. I think the closest we ever got to Ghost talking about his family was when he talked about his father and his father's club and how he grew up. And he even talked about, we saw his uncle and the fact that he went to talk to his uncle about things before. But that's the only thing we know about Ghost's family, because technically Ghost's family is Tommy and Kanan, Angela and Tasha, and Breeze. Those are the main family we know about when it comes to Ghost and his children. But other than that, we'll see. Because remember, Courtney Kemp mentioned Ghost's brother years ago, and we've been waiting to see his brother show up. Now, for me, RSJ may be the real brother. I'm being honest with you, because his immediate trust and admiration for Tariq kind of gives off vibes like, nigga, I'm your uncle. But at the same time, it could be Don Carter. But we gonna see. I just want to say to all of you that it is your boy, Bobby B. Just want to say much love, much respect. Hold it down. And one.